Hi everyone, I thought I'd do an inspiration video for you. I've not done one for a long while. So I'm out here at Red River and I'm out with Moon Pie, who's my trusty shepherd, and we're just having a wander around, so let's go see what we can find. As you can all see, she's grown up now. She's fully grown and just over a year old. She was a year old on Christmas Eve. So of course I still got Diesel, but Diesel struggles on these longer walks now, so I thought I'd just bring Jazz today. Looks like we're just coming into spring very, very slowly. You know, we're still getting these cold days, but we are getting this beautiful sun coming through now, and it makes you feel so much better. And look here, look, everything's starting to peek through. All good signs. All good signs. Listen to the birds, it's beautiful. I'm down in my favourite part of the woods. Excuse my hair, it's been blown everywhere. We're down in the favourite part of the woods, which is my, a nice little clearing spot. And I've been looking for some nice wood to carve. I'm going to have a go at carving a little bit of wood, so I think that's going to be nice. It's so beautiful here today. She's looking round. Snowdrops are out, as we all know. Something here, look. Somebody's been placing some sticks and everything in the woods. I love things like this because these pieces of wood, they make amazing walking sticks if you can sand them down. And yeah, really, really nice. You can also make nice sculptures. It's almost like somebody's tried to do that here. Look, that's a proper V shape there, look. And then they've stacked the branches across and joined them onto the other tree. Some kind of a shelter there. This tree's been sprayed brown, and so was that one there. So whether these are dead trees that's going to be removed, I'm not sure. But we shall see. Very interesting, very sad if that's the case. If anyone in the comments can tell me what that means. But they do look like that they've definitely been sprayed. That's very sad that they've seen that the tree is got to come down. Another one here, another sculpture here, look. No, they're not sculptures, they're what the people who take care of the land have been doing. So Jazz is telling me that she wants to go down to the bridge. Everything's dying back here. Water's flowing well. You can get such in. This is more of an evening walk. I normally come early in the morning, and I thought I'd make a change and come down in early evening. It's probably 4 p.m. In England time, and yeah, I thought it was just interesting to see what happens with the differences of the lights and the shades. It's a beautiful time. With the light being a little bit lower and things, one thing I have noticed, it's much easier for you to be able to paint because the shadings are there, the shadows are there. I'll show you what I mean. Let's just look at the shadows. Look how they're coming across the water. You could sit here and you could sit here for a long time. So relaxing. don't really get any interruptions down here. Saying that, I just had 2 school kids who had just walked across that stile there. And they've come from the senior school that's far. I used to do that walk myself. But you can see what I mean about the tree roots as well. Look at those across there. Absolutely stunning. Let's look around, see what else we can see. It's good to take photographs of different shaped stumps of trees and how the branches come out. Things like that. And the moss on the trees. They make great additives for your work to put in there. And I've just spotted some scarlet elf mushrooms. Just here, look. Wow, so lucky to see them. Apparently they are edible, but and they grow on dead wood. Look how beautiful they are. But they don't have no taste. Some people say they're poisonous, some say they don't, that they're not. I'm not taking the risk. I'm so pleased that I've seen that. And like I say, it's so nice to have these additives in your work. You can be doing painting all this, look, and it's something that's completely different. Look, there's an old brick there, house brick there, with moss on it, and right next to it, look, these beautiful mushrooms. Stunning. So the nice thing is that you can use the power of red with something like that, like those little mushrooms. So you might be doing like an all green picture, and then in there you might just want to put a few of those little tiny little red mushrooms in, and wow, they're going to really pop, aren't they? So yeah, a nice additive to your work. Look at that, daffodils ready to come out right in the middle of the woods. Beautiful. It's what we like to see. See, these two stumps have been here for years. They've been here that long that they're old and rotted now, and they're just covered in moss. Again, just look at that for a picture on its own. You wouldn't want to bullseye those in the middle of a composition just like that, though. You'd want to move it to one side like this. Quite important, that. I love this spot on the path. It's the wild garlic's coming through already. You can smell it already, and that's just on the leaves. Easy to spot, and if you're not sure, give it a smell. And believe you me, it does smell. Yes, very strong. Beautiful. Just so nice to see. I have to say, I'm enjoying this afternoon walk, tea time walk. It's like the sun, it's glistening through the trees. So lovely. Absolutely beautiful. Good time to come and sit and paint. Absolutely beautiful time. Hello there, Jazz. She's a little bit scared of water. I don't know why, but she is. Even when I've gone and stood in the water, she's still a little bit scared of it. The ivy on these particular trees and the roots are amazing. Again, another good additive to your work. Take pictures of them so that you can, add that in. You can see how it fuses itself into the tree, look. Really bad for the tree, really. Gets right in there. You can't even move it with your finger. It's like, it's hard. Died off nearer the top. Again, something else that you can put in your work. Green at the bottom, look, and as it grows up the tree there, it's died off. Very strong and bushy down here. And here's some new life, some new trees coming through. Come on, Jazz. Red River's looking very beautiful today. Stunning picture there. Again, you see, think about the composition. The tree is over to your right, but you can still see through the centre. It wouldn't do to have that tree right in the middle. Over to the right, or maybe the other side. You might want the other tree. Snowdrops on. Bottoms up. Jazz. Again, look. Beautiful. Just randomly there. Bulrushes are all dying off now. That's a good sign. We're getting there. Nature will be coming through. Ducks are chasing each other. The roots on this side of the river of the trees are huge. Again, like I said to you, something nice to add into your work. They are really big, and these ones are covered in moss. Big trees. Been here for years and years and years. But the roots seem to become right under. Here, look. This one especially. Just look at that. It's beautiful. There was beautiful skies up here. So my advice to you is to look for different things that are, you know, that are different, that other people aren't going to be putting in their work. It's going to be different for us, that makes us stand out. Things in the woodlands that we would want to pick. So like this fence here, it's all broken down, look, where Jazz is now. But it's a great drawing or a great painting to add to your work, you know. And these, just like these as well here, these are crossed, look. Just some sticks randomly crossed, but when you take photographs of them, they look amazing. And will look amazing in your work because it's different. It's a different kind of item to put into your work. So, yeah, have fun. There's a tiny robin here. Tiny robin, look, can you see? He's following us. He's following us all the way along, but I've not been able to capture him. Doesn't seem fazed by the dog. Hi, beautiful. Even coming closer. Another thing that's different here is like these grouping of trees. They look very effective, especially if there was on one side again, if you're looking at the composition. Looking up at the trees. You can always move things around as well. That would make a beautiful picture. Another good composition from this side. This is like an off-balance composition. So you've got a lot going on one side over here, and just a little bit on this side over here. So here we have the same composition but from the other side. Same again, where you can put a tree. Look at the shadows. Great composition there. It might be that you want to move things around like I do, so you could have this beautiful big tree here, and then remember the two stumps that I pointed out to you that was far away? So let's see if we can find some more compositions. So here's another composition, look. So you've got showing a lot of sky and a little tiny bit of land. Look how interesting you could make those bits of land that's at the bottom there. Zoom in. See? They're very interesting. Obviously you could do it the other way around. Or you could place a tree. Or two trees to add depth. See my shadow there. So here's something else that's interesting that you can place in your work. Just an old log that's been, it's a shame because this has been dug up, this has, and it's been here for years. Obviously the people who look after Red River have their reasons. It's rotten, but it's proper died now, and I think it's really sad because it has been here for a very long time. So yeah, another nice way of getting depth into a painting or drawing is to draw your fence. But if you can draw, like you've got your tree here, but your fence is going along here, and if it can go around the corner, so if I stand over here, it gives it even more depth. So that makes it again, the perfect thing to add to your work, giving you depth this time. Even Jazz has created a little off-balance composition there. She's a little bit with hair going on that side, and then a big grouping of trees on that side. Very good. Compositions are everywhere. You just got to look for them. Yeah, so take out your phone. You don't need a specialised camera or anything like that. Take out your phone and just practice taking photographs of moving your composition across, and taking photographs of random objects that you like, that you can then bring back and put them into your work. So you suddenly have created, you could put them all on a big pinboard, couldn't you? All different kinds of things, like the tree stumps and the other tree stump where Jazz is just now, and things that I liked, the roots and things like that. You could photocopy them, and then you can then put them all around you and think to yourself, I'm going to put that bit in my picture, I'm going to put that bit in my picture. So it's a nice way to be able to create your work, and just gathering it from down somewhere that's really nice, that you enjoy from a walk. Anyway, I hope you liked the video. I'm sorry I hadn't been doing any for a while. I've not been very well. And also, I've been doing Louise Fletcher's course as well, Momentum. Absolutely amazing. But yes, yeah. Okay then, so bye for now. Bye.